Hey Pam, it's Josh again. I'm here at Penn Avenue. Um, it's a very nice level lot. I just had a full tour by the homeowner. Look at the roof. It looks in good shape. Paint recently painted. Rain gutters. You see the nice sized carport here with his Toyota. Yeah.
I think the roof 4 years ago with that massive hailstorm we had.
4-year-old roof.
Yeah.
Great.
So pretty new.
Yeah.
This cement, all new.
Cement looks really good, and then you can also park to the side of the carport if you needed more parking space. And he's not pulled in. He could pull in all the way underneath there. So looking nice. We've got a little block wall with some plants in the front, you see. And then the nice size front patio here. It's probably 25 feet long and 8 feet deep, I'd say. It does have some settling cracks, you see, but nothing, they've been there for years prior to the gentleman owning the home. Because the house is a 1932. So you're looking at, it's had time to settle, let's say. You see they're redoing the road. So they're going to add in a sidewalk over there. But that'll be done in a couple months, maybe 4 months, depending on how fast the city goes. Throughout the home, you'll see these nice original double-hung windows. They have a ton of character. Single pane because they're 100 years old almost, but tons of character. I would definitely keep those because I hate to lose that. Inside, they do have a laminate wood floor. He said there's original wood underneath, but that it needed a lot of work, so they just opted to put this in. It's a nice looking laminate, and he's got extra in his storage shed. First thing I like, this living room is huge. You got the nice fireplace he was kind enough to start up. It's got a lot of windows. We've got the two in the front and then this big picture window on the side of the living room. The living room is probably 14 feet from wall to wall that way. And then from this window to the fireplace, probably 20 feet. So it's rectangular. Cool corners, so it's not a 90-degree angle. It arches upward in the corners. I'm not sure how well that shows in the video, but it's a nice, neat feature. The flooring, so it's on a crawl space, and he said there had been some settling because it was such an old building, and the water coming down the street had kind of percolated underneath the house. So they put in drainage pipes. They've done a lot of work to the house I think it's something like 14 years they've owned it. So they put in some drainage pipes to help bring water away from under the home. And however, you see the floor here is not perfectly level. It definitely, if you were walking with me, you'd feel a little bit of undulation. I'm going into the dining room. It's not a huge room. It's probably 10 by 10. But again, very, very cute. I would really be hesitant to change much, aside from maybe the curtains or something. But, as far as the layout of the room, because it's just really charming when you're in it. And all the little rounded edges, kind of neat. The kitchen looks like it was probably updated. He didn't tell me specifically, but, it was probably updated around the year 2000, I would guess, just judging by the oak cabinets. Maybe 2005, I don't know, somewhere around there. But they did add this little pantry over in the corner. Here you go. You can see where the original window was because there's an add-on here. I'll show you. And the pantry's nice to have. It's not huge. The older homes don't have a lot of storage. So here you can put some food in. Now, off the kitchen, this is where there's the add-on. My speculation, and he doesn't know because the add-on was done decades and decades ago. It's hard to say exactly. That this was originally part of the carport because you step down a step to the carport level, and that was a window to the exterior. But now it's into this room, which would be a good office. It could be a little family room area. The laundry is in here in this corner. It is a stackable unit. He said it was pretty new, and they're full-size units. Whirlpool. I mean, it's good looking for a stackable laundry. The water heater is behind the laundry. You can kind of see it there. So to access it, you'd have to move the washer and dryer. But it's not like you need to access your water heater on a daily basis. Now, from here, you go into the rest of the home. So the house is 1.5 baths. So this is the half bath, the powder room, which would be good for guests. They put tile up the walls, as you see, can lights in. And so this wall is in line with the kitchen. So this was probably the original exterior of the home. And then so they added on, this half bath, the little family room type area, and then this third bedroom, which has a step down. The same flooring, I like the texture work on the drywall because it's very unique. Some crank windows here. Again, they're all single pane because they're old, but they just have so much character. I would really be hesitant to change them. And then you've got a cedar-lined closet. And it's a proper size closet. For an older home, it's a good size closet. The AC is also relatively new furnace, an AC unit. I think he said it was 4 years old, just a couple years old. This bedroom, there's no door here. So I would add, we were talking maybe a barn door would make sense. Or you could frame in a regular door if you didn't mind losing the rounded corners. You could frame in a door. So this would be the second guest room, I suppose you could call it. And again, it has a pretty, proper sized closet. It's not huge, but it's a good size for a house built in 1930. And then walking out this way, you come to the main bath, really, the only bath with the shower and such. They redid this as well. So they have tile. They put in a storage area here, like a little linen storage. Your vanity, the comfort height toilet, and the newer shower that they put in. You need a shower rod, obviously, somewhere about here. For a curtain, I mean. And then so back to the living room, you can walk in a circle here. You have a little linen closet, and that vent is for the furnace. And then you have the third bedroom here. None of the bedrooms are huge. Again, being an older home, I would say bedrooms are around 12 by 12, roughly. They're not tiny, but they're not huge. And for an older home, they're a good size. Again, nice closets. I mean, the closets in this house are ahead of its time. This bedroom is closest to the street here. So that's Goodwin Street. So you might get the occasional road noise, but this is not a commercial part of Goodwin, so you're not going to have a ton of road noise. And then I'm going to step out to the backyard. I think that is worthy of some videoing. You can tell they've taken good care of the home. Over the years, they put a lot of upgrades in, like the roof, the AC. They redid the electrical panel because it had the old kind of fuse box, knob and tube sort of electrical. So when they bought it, they put some substantial money into that. They've redone the paint and the fascia boards on the outside of the home. See? The carport being there, gates lead back this way. And they have some pavers installed in the backyard. So you've got a nice long patio here. You could put some furniture and more here at the backyard. They just painted the fence as well. And you've got some cedar chips and plants with a drip system. An elm tree here. A big juniper there. You can see the new furnace and AC. It's an all-in-one unit there. And then the access to the crawl space. And behind the AC unit there, you have the new, relatively new electrical panel. You actually have some kind of views from here. In a way, you can see the Prescott Resort up on the hill over there. And kind of like you said, he reiterated the proximity to the park and the hiking trails from here. So there we are. House looks to be pretty solid. I can't really think of any negatives except that the floor has some undulations in it, but I'd have an inspector look at it, but I think it's just by virtue of being a practically 100-year-old home. I don't think it's indicative of further problems, but again, I'm not an inspector, so I'd have an inspector look just to make sure I'm not wrong. And there we are. Nice home. I hope you liked the video, and give me a call with any questions. Bye-bye.